All right. Give me a lot. Come on. Holy crap. It's 420. Oh, dude. Poltergeist is awesome. What an attack. Yes. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Pokemon TCG Live. Today, we have a very fun deck to show you guys. Probably, honestly, yeah, it's probably my favorite kind of deck to play. Today we are playing with Banette EX and Gardevoir EX. Now, these two are really strong when it comes to dealing out damage. And also, throwing in some Munkidori helps you heal the whole time that you are dealing that damage. And on top of all of that, you're also item locking your opponent every single turn, finishing off with a big attack, Poltergeist, that Banette EX has, which does damage equal to the amount of trainers in your opponent's hand. So basically, the general idea of this deck is Gardevoir is your secondary attacker. She is the one that's going to come in at the end of the game and absolutely wipe the board. And then in order to slow down your opponent, you're using Banette EX and Everlasting Darkness. 30 damage, nothing crazy, but during your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards from their hand. Everlasting Darkness is a really strong attack. I mean, we see how Item Lock is treating everybody right now when it comes to different tournaments that are showing up, and Badoo gets to go out for free and do it, which, you know, I'm not jealous at all. I have to set up a stage 1 EX 2-prizer to get item lock, and they get to do it for free. I mean, I thought about putting Badoo in this deck. Badoo's really strong. But anyways, then once you have your opponent locked down for long enough, then you can throw out Poltergeist, which does 60 damage times the number of trainer cards in your enemy's hand, in your opponent's hand. Now, I seldom find myself using it. That's usually the last move that I'll use in the match. Mostly Everlasting Darkness for 30 every single turn. That's what you're planning to do. But then the question, like, 30 damage is not a lot of damage to be doing with an attack every turn. So what you do instead of just that 30 damage, you have Gardevoir moving energy onto your bench and then putting damage counters on your Pokemon. And then you have Munkidori to be healing off any damage that's being done to your Banette EX or those damage counters that are going to your Pokemon from Gardevoir. So in a typical turn, you can heal about 60 damage and deal 60 damage plus the 30. So dealing 90 damage, giving item lock to your opponent, and also healing 60 damage is pretty darn solid. That's a really good round, I think. Now, it's no 200 damage attack, but slow, methodical, and it will really bug your opponent once you get it going. So now for the more precise breakdown, you have Radiant Greninja, who is just discarding energy cards so that you can get Gardevoir EX moving. You have Mew EX so that you can get a little bit of draw. There's no draw engine in this deck besides the Greninja, so it's typically pretty useful. Munkidori, again, the damage dealer, the healer. Sometimes Mind Bend is useful, but you're never really going to be attacking with Munkidori. Ralts with Teleportation Burst, just in case they get stuck in the front. You have Kirlia. Refinement is really strong, and I'm going to miss it when it's gone, and I think that most Guardy players are. Like, that's going to be a really big hit. Gardevoir EX, for all the reasons that we've already discussed. Also, this Miracle Force attack is nothing to scoff at. This can really finish some games off for you if you needed to. You're using the Enveloping Shadow Shuppet. This is useful. I wish that there would, like, I've tried Salvatore Ringbell to see if I can get Banette EX out turn 1 so that you can use your attack and guarantee an item lock, but unfortunately it just doesn't quite work that well. Like, I think in testing I was getting it like 30% of the time a turn 1 guaranteed item lock, and that's not enough. Of course, now you could just use Badoo. And then Banette EX, you have your main attacker. This guy will be up all turn or all game long with just 1 energy attached to him. Super fun card. And then you have Squawkabilly, because sometimes your opening hand is kind of garbage, and then you just need to get rid of it. And you're not worried about discarding energy, because eventually you're going to get a Gardevoir up. As for trainers, we have Earthen Vessel. Earthen Vessel is really important in this deck because it can help you get that darkness energy for the Munkidori, but also just getting energy out is good. Nest Ball, typically the most I find myself using this is to get that Squawkabilly turn 1. And sometimes Munkidori. I guess Munkidori would be the other reason, but usually halfway through the game, you have a Munkidori down already. Prime Catcher is really good with the Mew. You have a free retreat cost on Mew, so you can just pull whatever you want up, and then you can retreat out the Mew and put back up your your Banette EX. Rare Candy, I believe, how many are we playing in this deck? We're playing 2 Rare Candy, so the whole point of Rare... We typically don't want to be skipping the Stage 2 evolution for Kirlia, because Kirlia is a really good draw engine when it comes down to it, especially when you're evolving into Gardevoir afterwards. Switch, because sometimes you'll get stuck up with like a Squawkabilly up there, or a Gardevoir who you don't want up, or a Munkidori. That happens quite a bit too. I think I say it in most of my videos, but if you aren't running at least 2 Switch, I think that you're running at a detriment unless you have like a Latias EX or something like that. Trekking Shoes, I'm gonna miss you guys. Useful for drawing a card if you need to, just a little bit of extra draw, and again, discarding energies is good with this deck. Ultra Ball to get out the Gardevoirs and the Banette EXs. PokéStop is another card that... PokéStop is so weird because, like, yes, it's good, and it tempts your opponent to draw trainer cards, which is draw item cards, which is exactly what you want to do with this deck. Only problem is you also want to use it a lot of the time. And with Budew now, I haven't played this deck since Budew has come out. I don't know if this is going to be super useful for me either, but it's important to have in the deck, I think. Boss's Orders, a little bit of Gust. We've got Iono in this deck because of course we do always have Iono. Turo scenario, sometimes it's useful to get a Munkidori out, also for cleaning up your board if you had to use Squawkabilly in the beginning of the match. Very useful. Professor's Research, I believe we are playing 2 of those, because again, discarding energy, great, that's what we like to do, and any extra draw in this deck is good. Okay, so we have 3 Luminous Energy. Luminous Energy is useful because Banette EX only takes 1 energy to use his main attack anyways, so if you need to chuck one on him, you can. Also, for your Munkidoris, those are useful to have on because the count does a Darkness Energy, also a Psychic Energy when or if you need to use his attack. The only thing I'll warn you about is that with the Luminous Energy, you typically don't want to be discarding these. If you have to retreat with one, you can, but remember, you can't pull them out of your discard pile with Gardevoir, so be careful. And then we have 1 Darkness Energy for the Munkidori if you need to use the Earthen Vessel, and then we have 8 Psychic Energy. So that's a lot of energy for a deck, but you kind of need it with how much you can do with Gardevoir. And so with that, that's the deck profile. And if you want to see the list itself, I'm gonna have it in the description of this video, so make sure you check that out. Let's get into a match, see what happens. I love this deck. This deck is really fun. It's hard, but it's super fun to play. Well, at least we're moving up in the ranks. I'm not playing as much as I need to be. I really should be playing this game like any chance that I get. So with this deck, it's interesting. Whether you want to go first or second, I don't really know. I think that it's beneficial to go first, but also getting item lock turn 1 with your opponent is really solid. So I think that that's what we're going to do. I would rather... Is that right? Yeah, I think I'd prefer that. I have to look into it more. I've been playing this deck for a while, but honestly, like, it's very, very nuanced when it comes to the different tactics that you have to use. Oh, gosh, we're playing a Charizard EX. Okay, so the only thing that sucks about Charizard EX is all of our Pokemon are weak to Dark. So, that's annoying. I mean, so, Banette EX, you're kind of... You don't want him to die first, necessarily. But the good thing here is their rare candies are going to get slowed down by our 2 Dories down. Yeah, let's do it. I like it. So our whole entire game plan here is going to be item locking my opponent so that they cannot use rare candy. That's the important bit. I don't know if it's going to work necessarily. I mean, Charizard EX... such a good deck right now, but we'll see if it can work. One of the Charizard EX's attacks will basically immediately kill Banette EX, so we have to be a little bit careful. Do I want the Nest Ball? We already have both of our Dories. The Squawkabilly would be nice, but we already have Professor's Research, so let's see. A Switch... So I could research here, but honestly, that Kirlia is really nice to have, and the Professor's Research too. So let's just see if we can get a heads here, and then item lock them. This is the only downside to Shuppet. you're kind of reliant on a coin flip in the beginning, and not a huge fan of that. Maybe the next time I'll try going first. Maybe that's the right play, because if I can get if I can get out of Banette X as fast as possible, that might be better. We'll see. This might just be a big old shutdown if this goes, if they have a Rare Candy Charizard in their hand. Because I don't know exactly how we'd be able to come back from something like that. Okay, so Rare Candy. What do they have for the items in these decks? Defiance Band? Okay, so he must have a Rare Candy already. I assume he's going for the big attack. I assume that's the plan. This next turn, I should be able to get on a item lock for sure. Assuming the Professor's Research gives us something good. He's working with no draw engine now, though, or with no cards in his hand, if that is a Rare Candy. Yuck. It is a Rare Candy. So, I mean, he has no hand now, but does he really need it? Now he's doing 180 damage in his first turn to attack. Oh, that item lock would have been really nice. I'm so seriously considering doing Bidoo. Oh my gosh, that might be really nice, I'm not gonna lie. 360 damage on your second turn. Man, playing Psychic type decks is tough right now. Let's chuck up a Ralts. Does Kirlia have a retreat cost of 2? That's more than I thought. Boss? Is there anybody up there that we would want to boss? Probably. But we need to Professor's Research anyways. Let's hit a Luminous Energy here. Only problem is, I'm pretty sure that Charizard one-shots all of our Pokemon no matter what. So, this is a bad matchup. Man, I don't want to have to get rid of that Switch. Let's use a Refinement to see what we get. Oh, that's pretty nice. Okay. There, and then I am okay with doing a Professor's Research. Banette X, Shuppet. Let's get another Shuppet down at the very least. We have the Gardevoir. Kirlia is getting knocked out this turn, so I think we just have to deal with it. But next turn we'll... I mean, we're going to get an Iono lock. It doesn't matter, though. I think that we have to concede. I don't think that there's a way to win that. We'll try the next match. Charizard EX, dude. There's no way to win it when you get up turn 2. So I think this next one, let's definitely try going first. I think that that's probably the right way to do it. The only thing is, I really, if I got that heads flip, the whole thing rides on one single coin flip in the very beginning. If you can get that Shuppet flip heads, like, that's crazy. Maybe I should put Bidoo in this deck, honestly, because being able to item lock turn 1 guaranteed seems really, really strong. And then if you end up losing, I think that this, okay, so this deck has been around for, I mean, it's been around, it uses PokéStop and stuff still, so it's been around for a few rotations. I think that this deck hasn't been updated for, this deck definitely hasn't been updated for Surging Sparks or Prismatic Evolution, so I'm gonna have to give it another look, I think. But this was the only one that I liked playing with. Did we get a mulligan? I should probably be looking at their cards when they do that, huh? Holy, dude, that's like almost all of my Ralts. That's really funny. Okay, so they're running some kind of fire deck. A Banette X, that's not exactly what we want. I really don't want to have to squawk here. I don't want to have to squawk, but... Yeah, okay, so we need to do a Nest Ball. We need to get out our Shuppet. Since we have Professor's Research next turn, that's going to be super useful. Let's put down the Shuppet. We got that. I'm not going to switch up. I don't know what they've got going on. Oh, gosh, maybe I should, though. I should, because they're probably going to end up having some kind of shuffle your hand into your deck, whatever. And then... that'll end our turn. So having Banette X there is really, really solid. They're running 2 Stage 2 Evolution Pokemon, which probably means they're running Rare Candy. They're Arvening. Okay, so next turn is going to be really nice for me. If I can draw top deck a Gardevoir EX, that would be freaking awesome. So I can Rare Candy right away. Okay, they got a Hero's Cape. Hero's Cape adds 100 HP to a Pokemon. What are they doing? What is their plan? I haven't seen a deck like this before. Bro, that Fuecoco has 180 HP. That's crazy. Oh, is that possible? I don't think that it's possible, unfortunately. Oh, that would be really nice. So, if I could Ultra Ball in a Gardevoir, maybe I should. No, maybe I should have kept a Ralts up, but whatever. That's okay. Let's use Ultra Ball to grab out a Kirlia. Do we want a Kirlia, or do we want some draw? Well, a Kirlia is draw. So yeah, let's grab out a Kirlia. I prefer the Kirlia over the other guy, the Greninja. Okay, there's Squawk. We don't need Squawk. We do have a Munkidori, though, who is now active with Adrena Brain. We have the Gardevoir for next turn, but it doesn't matter because, bam! Woo! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what a turn. Holy crap, let's Refinement away a Squawk. Yes. We have a boss for next turn. And another Professor's Research? Okay. Problem with this deck, it can run through your whole entire deck really fast. Like, I have almost decked out several times with this deck because the draw is really powerful. So you need to be careful when it comes down to that kind of thing. Like, I could next turn I could be Professor Researching and doing a bunch of crazy stuff, but I'm almost leaning away from it because that's going to leave me with like 20, just over 20 cards on the third turn. I think that now we get to start playing it kind of easy. I don't know what his the what's his name? Not Croclore. I can't remember what his final evolution is called for some reason. Let's go ahead. I don't need to boss's orders anything. I don't think. So, well, do I want to boss up the Litten? I'm kind of doing good on Pokemon right now, so let's boss up the Litten. Start getting damage on this guy, and then let's... We could start discarding some energy, too. See if we can get a little bit of draw. Okay, let's just go ahead and use Trekking Shoes right away, or Trekking Shoes right away. Do I want the Luminous Energy? Yeah, I do, because then I can... I do have the Darkness Energy there, but I'd like to... Do I want to Ultra Ball in another Dory now? There's not, like, super a downside to it. So... why not, I guess? Get rid of those two, grab out the Dory. Or would I rather have Mew right now? Or get another Banette or a Shuppet set up? Let's do a Dory. Having two Dories is gonna be healing us for a lot here. So I'm okay with this. Let's do an item lock again. And I think that now we get to kind of chill out. They don't think that I have any draw right now, so they're gonna be against using any kind of Iono or whatever is going on there. So hopefully... Skeledirge, you're Steel type? What do you do? Once during your turn, discard a basic Fire Energy. Attacks used by your Pokemon do 60 more damage. That 60 is nullified by my thing. Oh, they... Okay. They Iono'd anyways. Interesting. I'll put up a PokéStop. I think PokéStop will be fun. I don't want to get another Ralts Kirlia going, so we're gonna Ultra Ball both of those away to pull out a Shuppet. This is probably one of the best board setups that I've had with this deck. This is probably ideal. This is really nice. Fake out? Are you going to discard an energy to do the funny thing? Okay, this might paralyze me. That would be super annoying. I'm paralyzed. That's pretty cool. Okay. I forget what paralyzing... Do I have to flip a coin to see if it does anything? Is that right? I think that's right. Let's... I almost don't want to be damaging the Litten anyways, so let's Ultra Ball away these two. Yep. And let's grab out another Shuppet, so we can hopefully have him set up this next turn. Do I want to try retreating this guy to do something? I don't think... I mean, I could hope and pray that we get a... switch. How many switches have I discarded? 1, 2. I don't think that I'm going to be able to do another switch. I think that we're going to have to go for the item lock again. I could get the coin flip there, the coin flip there. Let's Kirlia away an energy. Actually, crap, I need that energy. I kind of want all of those things, but let's get rid of the energy, because Gardevoir can just move it up anyways. Boss? No, that wouldn't make any sense. No reason to boss there. I think that I want to attach some energy from here. Let's attach one there. Deals 20 damage, and then let's attach another one to this Shuppet so that he's ready for the next turn to evolve. Let's use 2 Dories to get these over here. This guy's 430 HP. That's crazy. That's crazy, but also Poltergeist can do a ton of damage. The only other thing, honestly, it might be kind of nice to have a Radiant Alakazam in this deck instead. That'd be pretty useful. I can't attack at all? Really? That's what... Okay. I can't retreat either? Wait, why? Is that real? Okay, well, I mean... I guess I'll end my turn. Wait, hold on. Now I feel like I have to look it up. Why? Man, I'm such a noob. So, man, that's super annoying, that fake out thing. Paralyzed. No longer attack or retreat for 1 turn. Oh. I see. Well, hopefully he doesn't have a ton of item cards that he can use. Huh. That's super annoying. Man, that would be another good reason to have Switch. Another 10. The only good thing is that we're still doing some damage with Dory. Okay, cool. So, that guy's screwed now. Low-key want to kill that guy as fast as possible, but I'm also worried about this guy. Isn't affected by effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay. I think that that's fine. Let's use Refinement to chuck one of these guys away. We don't need Luminous Energy anymore. We can evolve Shuppet just like that. Let's... I don't have any energy in my discard pile, so... I don't want to PokéStop, because still, I'm running out of cards pretty dang quick. Let's go ahead. Adrena Brain. This guy. Because he's not going to be able to evolve this guy all the way yet. Which is good. Man. Do I boss him? Is there any reason to boss him or shuffle our cards into our hands? It feels like he hasn't been able to do anything with his hand. So let's just Everlasting Darkness and call it a day. I think that this is the right play. His upper energy... Oh, that would have been nice before. His this triple energy is going to come into effect here. So he's really trying to protect this guy. He's going to be able to burn me, but that's kind of fine. I don't really care. Also, it's kind of nice because when you get knocked out as Banette X, then your energy goes into your discard pile. And then all of a sudden your Gardevoir gets to do more stuff. It's pretty nice. We just need to... Okay, so he has to get out... Well, he doesn't have to get out a trainer card, I guess. Or an item card. But let's hope that he does. And doesn't think about it. Come on. Give me some more damage that I can do. Basically, we're filling up their hand with trainer cards. Yeah, okay, so he grabbed an item card. I have no idea why. But now he's going to have to deal with 2 more trainers in his hand. Wow. That's got to be really close to being, like, it, right? Right? Like, man. Let's do an Earthen Vessel. Let's get rid of a Banette EX so that we can grab out 2 energy. And then we'll discard... Ooh. Ooh, we could do some mean tricks here. Let's go ahead and discard an energy. Okay, let's see if we could... Okay, you know what? We're going for broke. Let's see it happen. Let's retreat this guy. We'll retreat the Banette so that we could put up another Banette. We have a bunch of Psychic Energy in our discard pile now. So let's go ahead and attach 1... 2... 3. That's not quite all of the damage that we possibly could have gotten on him, but that's okay. I didn't want 3 energy on this guy for any reason. Now, let's use Dory. We're going for broke. We're kind of hoping that they have something... They have quite a few trainers in their hand. I mean, they just used an Arven, and so that's 120 damage right there. Like... That's pretty nice. 130? Okay. What if we can get this to work? This is going to be really funny if we can. Boss is up. That guy. Anything else that we need? No, let's Poltergeist. Let's see if we can get 420. I can still touch an energy. Alright. Give me a lot. Come on. Holy crap, it's 420. Oh, dude, Poltergeist is awesome. What an attack. Yes. Yes. Oh, my gosh. That was sick. That was awesome. Yeah, bring up your Fuecoco. What are you going to do? Are you going to Rare Candy it into your next guy? Okay, so now we have to count. He had 6. No, he had 7 trainers in his hand. 6. We have to count so we can remember how much Poltergeist does this turn. He's got 6 trainers in his hand. 5 trainers. This is gonna do a lot of a lot of damage, but it's not gonna kill me. He's got 5 trainers in his hand. 4. Use PokéStop. I think it'd be really funny if you did that. How much is this? 190? That's not going to be quite enough for a knockout with that attack. This guy's taking a sweet, sweet time, isn't he? Soon. What are you doing, guy? Are you scared? Is that what this is? That's pretty funny. If he ends up putting something onto his bench, I'm going to Prime Catcher it. Unless he decided to stop playing, which is always an option. Oh my gosh. He did it. What does this do? One of your opponent's basic Pokemon did it. Oh, okay. Huh. That could have been useful for him a little bit. Unfortunately, I have Switch, so it doesn't really matter. Now, do I have any energy in my discard pile? I have 1 darkness. Yeah, I pulled out a lot of those. I pulled out a lot of those psychic energy for that last attack. I'm glad that I did, but also not super ideal. It's pretty fun though when you can like retreat a Banette just to get 2 more psychic energy in your discard pile, and then you're trading energy between the 2 all the time. He hasn't knocked out any of my Pokemon yet, so you should probably get started. But where this deck starts like getting good is when they actually start to damage your Banette, because then you just have free damage with Munkidori. He still has 4 trainers in his hand, by the way. I feel like he should hurry up a little bit. I think that he's angry, so let's give him a thumbs up. Oh, he didn't even have any energy. Or I guess he wouldn't need any energy. You want to concede, maybe? I've got, like, things to do. I've got places to be, man. What are you up to? Use Luster Burn so I can do 60 damage to you, heal 60, and then item lock you again, and then the next turn the same thing. Oh, that's what I should do, actually. If he does 160, then I'm going to retreat this guy, put him up. Oh my gosh, that's going to be so nasty. Right now I could do 240 damage with Poltergeist. I think that he's filibustering. I think he's being a little bit of a wimpod. Sometimes this deck can do it. There you go. Very cool. I guess that match speaks for itself. Yeah, baby. Woo! Okay, cool. Banette EX, it's really hard to play against. It's really, really, really hard to play against item lock. I get it. I do. But sometimes you just gotta do it. Man, I really want to think about putting Bidoof in this deck. What rewards sit? Nice. Prismatic Evolutions, because we're not going to get it in real life. Actually, we did, and I just posted a short about it, and it was really cool. Turo Scenario. Miltank. Pretty. Oh, that's so cool. Pokeball Techno Radar. Dude, I want so many of these trainers with a Pokeball on them. They're so cool looking. Let's play again. Yeah, I think that honestly, the deck that I have the hardest time against with this one is Charizard. Charizard being able to, for 2 energy, just delete any of your Pokemon. Like, you're all weak to Dark. So, there's really nothing you can do when it comes to that matchup. But every other matchup, it has decent counterplay. So, do I want to go first? I think that we learned that going first is nice. Yeah, let's go first. He's running a Psychic deck, possibly. Unless he's trying to be tricky with his sleeves. It could be an SP, like a Evolution kind of deck. This is a really good first hand to get. I'm very happy with that. And since we have Mew, we don't have to worry specifically about running out of cards down here. So this first turn, I'm probably going to attach the Shuppet, just because we need to make sure the Shuppet has at least 1 energy on him. And then if they don't do anything the next turn, shuffling-wise, then we'll be chucking this guy a Luminous Energy onto the Dory. Oh, that could be really nice too, though. Oh, do I want to discard both Luminous Energy right away, though? I could get out a Squawk. Do I need to, though? I'm kind of, like, all set up besides a Gardevoir. I think I want to. Maybe this is a bad idea, but it feels funny. So let's do it. Squawk. Let's go ahead and seize. Oh my gosh, excuse me, that's so rude. Okay, cool. Another Banette. That's great. We have Turo Scenario for the next one. That's awesome. Let's use a Nest Ball. Let's grab out a Dory? Second Dory? That's a really good setup for the first turn. My goodness. So this next turn, we'll Turo Scenario up the Squawk, assuming they don't shuffle my hand. And then we can slap out a Ralts. That's the plan. Only thing is I discarded 2 Luminous Energy, so There's 1 Luminous Energy and 1 Darkness Energy in the deck. I didn't check my prize card, so maybe that's not the case, but it's very nice to see that we have a Banette EX in our hand right away. Also, being able to squawk and seize this guy up, or Turo scenario up that guy. That's going to be super useful. He's got an Ultra Ball. That must be his only find a Pokemon card. He could have Buddy Buddy Poffin. I've never seen a deck like this, so... Okay, Mewtwo EX. I don't know anything about Mewtwo EX's decks. All I know is that it looks like it's a bad thing that that guy got stuck up first. That seems perilous for him. Is he going to be able to do anything else? Boss? Oh, take out the Squawk. A Dory? I mean, I guess. Like, that's a little annoying. But with Mew, we should be able to get an energy out. Hopefully. Otherwise, do we have to scenario the... I guess we have to Turo scenario the Dory. That's lame. I'd rather Turo scenario the Squawk. But whatever. Do that again. Everlasting Darkness. Cool, we got our item lockout. I'm happy. Unfortunate that we had to Turo scenario the Dory, but I'm glad that we had it, just in case. So he can't use any Switch. He'll have to attach an energy and use an attack. How much damage does that do? I have 3 cards in my hand? No way. Is he going to manage to pull out 3 cards just like that? That's really funny. Wow. That's hilarious. Okay. He's got 3 Xatu in his hand? That's crazy. I guess that's kind of ironic. That's pretty funny. We're gonna have to Iono, unfortunately. Maybe we should try to get as few cards in our hand as possible right now. Maybe that's what we should do. Let's go ahead. Let's definitely put up PokéStop. Let's use Trekking Shoes. I guess I'll take another one. A little bit goofy. This Mewtwo EX. What is this? 30 damage for Psychic Energy. We need to get out a Dory. Oh no, we prized the Darkness Energy. That's not great. That's not ideal. Do we try to go for the knockout on this guy? I don't really know what to do here. Let's go ahead and get another Psychic Energy discarded and grab out another 2. We're going to have to get this Ralts going, so I low-key am okay with... Do I want to... Do I want to try to Poltergeist this guy? Yeah, I think so. Because if he has 2, then it's just done. 2 trainers off of an Iono? Yeah, cool. That Enamorus is going to be very annoying. With the Munkidori, we're going to have to take her out first. Nice. Okay. So this turn they won't be able to... They will not be able to attack me. Do they have a way to be putting more Pokemon on? Or more energy on Mewtwo? I don't think so. Each player may discard a basic energy in order to heal 30. Okay, so that's also a little bit annoying with the Dory. But honestly, that's good for my deck too, because having Gardevoir out is going to be kind of silly. But Dory, I don't have any energy right now that Dory can really work with. So that was that a misplay at the beginning? I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. So this is effects of abilities. Okay. 30 damage more for each psychic energy. I kind of wish that we had... a Gardevoir up. So I'm going to start building up this Shuppet, I think. Really bugs me that we had to run into the frickin' the bossing up the Dory at the beginning was really, really annoying. Okay, so I think we're going to boss up the Enamorus. We're going to boss up the Enamorus and then just start item locking. Are they also playing Golden Go? What is this deck? RCSV? What is this? I don't think I've seen a deck that's this goofy before. They also have an Arceus? Like... Okay. I think I'm going to let them knock out this Banette. I don't think that the Banette is going to last very long. Only thing is, we really got to get out of Gardevoir. Getting out of Gardevoir would be very, very, very useful. So we could do stuff with all this energy in our discard pile. They're drawing a lot right now. Maybe we can try to go for a deck out, but that's probably not going to happen. 2 second energy cards from your discard pile. Okay, so they were trying to discard they were trying to discard energy. So I can get 2 on this guy. What does that do? Check your deck for 3 basic energy and attach them to Pokemon V. Okay, let's boss up the Enamorus. And then item lock. They're gonna have to waste a couple of turns attaching energy there, which is good. If I had these Munkidori online, I'd be able to get the Natu out pretty quick. And the Gimmighoul, too. It's like I have so much damage on this Banette X right now. The only problem is I don't have a lot of draw at the moment. No ways to really make it happen. There's RCSV Star. Is that energy? 2 cards to put them into your hand? Okay. For turn, they attach to Arceus? That's fine. I don't really care about that. I just want them item locked. I want them wasting time so I can have a little bit of a setup going. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's going to be useful. There's my Ralts and my Guardy. And a Banette X and an energy. Okay, that's pretty dope. I like that. Slowly, my chances of being able to get Munkidori working are going down. Because on top of having that Enamorus V, I've got a bunch of Pokemon down here that are, like, they can't do anything to the Pokemon with the Psychic Energy on them. But they could to Enamorus, but I'm almost like, I don't even want to delete Enamorus right now. Right now, they're kind of stuck. They have to either attach 2 energy to Enamorus, or they have to use a switch, and they don't have a switch. They can't switch. Maybe they have, like, a Surfer. Maybe, but that's, like, not a card that a lot of decks run right now. What could you possibly want right this moment? I guess I don't really know. Honestly, I kind of want to discard that energy to get some healing, but there's not really any point. That Moonlit Hill also messes with Dory. This deck seems like... can you call it countering my deck if they're like... just kind of sitting there waiting? I don't know. Only thing is, I need to make sure that this Enamorus either dies or is stuck up here for the rest of the game. My only worry is they probably have enough they probably have enough energy still to even get Enamorus down. How many Psychic Energy are sitting on? 2? They must have pulled some out when I wasn't looking. Let's Everlasting Darkness again. We just do this all day long. I'm fine with that. Maybe we can Poltergeist at some point, but I kind of like... Again, having an Amoris just stuck there is good for me. They've got 15 cards now. Okay, they are going for some kind of retreat. So if I could get a boss right now, that'd be freaking awesome. That'd be really cool. But this next turn, I'm going to have the Banette up, and then hopefully I can get this Gardevoir Ralts thing going. Because then the game kind of starts for me. That was my mistake for... Well, no, again, it was my mistake. I had a plan, but unfortunately they used boss, so my entire game plan gets a little goofy. Cypher Maniac's code breaking. Maybe I didn't even need to get that item lock that turn. Sometimes I'm a little bit like laser focused on specifically getting item lock out with this deck. And maybe that's not good. Maybe item lock isn't isn't that good, you know? I should be careful. Okay. So they have 2 cards coming. I assume one of them's an energy. This deck has a lot of energy in it. My goodness. I almost want to deck them out now. What does this attack do? 3 energy cards. Man, that Arceus really likes energy. Attack does 30 damage for each psychic energy. I mean, so 30, 60, 90, 20, 150. That's not even enough to, like, knock me out, though. So I don't know. That's going to be weird. I would like to get a knockout on one of these guys. That would be pretty dope. I'm going to hope and pray that I can draw into an energy at some point here. If I can draw into an energy, then this Banette gets to come up and do some silly stuff. If I can keep them item locked this whole time and then come up for Poltergeist once that Mewtwo EX comes up, I'll be happy. I will be happy, absolutely. Tulip. Yuck. There comes a bunch of energy again. This is kind of a neat deck. The only thing that I don't understand, like, why the Terrakion? That was such a weird, like, one-off card to have in this deck. They attach for turn to Mew? What are they doing? Wait. Attach a basic psychic energy. Why are they setting up Mew? Oh, no, it's because everybody else has the energy they need. I see. They're not, like, actually planning to attack with Mew. But they definitely have that thing going. Are they going to try to retreat into genome hacking? Why would they do that? Let's use Ultra Ball to get rid of those two. And then I guess we grab out a Kirlia. Like, they're taking their sweet time to get rid of this guy, so I'm not super scared or anything, but look at how many cards they have in their hand. They're gonna have another... Wait, so they attach 1, 2, so they must have one more energy on them. Question is, do they have another energy? They have 11 cards in their hand. That's gotta be a really funny feeling. It's almost too much. They're probably going to use Clairvoyant Sense to attach here, and then for turn they attach to an Amoris V Retreat, and then maybe they use Poltergeist? What is this? I'm totally okay with this. Maybe they don't have... I know they have 1 energy, right? Because they used Tulip to grab 1 out of here. Or I think they grabbed 2? Maybe it was 3? Pick one. It doesn't really matter. I have a Switch, unless you're going to shuffle our hands, but that would also... well, you can't. Because you just used your supporter. Okay, so you're screwed. Knock out that guy. Do it. Oh, that'd be awesome. Can you please? That'd be really dope. That'd be really dope so I could just come up. Oh, okay. They don't have an energy. They're just waiting to draw into one. Okay. I like it. Let's chuck up this Banette again. Just like that. Okay. And then another Everlasting Darkness. You can't freaking do anything, bro. I don't know why you can't do anything, but you can't. And it's very funny to me. Now this guy's almost dead. The Munkidoris, if they ever get their energy, they're going to be able to spread it onto that Nemeris. That's going to feel good. That's going to feel real good if it ends up happening. Do you still not have another energy? Wait, that's so funny. Oh my gosh. I love it. This was a good plan. Oh, boss's orders? Don't mind if I freaking don't. More darkness. Yes! All right, what's next? What are you gonna do? I have this guy that's totally gonna screw you up once you knock out this guy, so I hope you're ready for a whole lot of darkness. This deck is silly. This deck is really, really goofy. Look at that. 12 cards in their hand. I could use the biggest freaking attack. Let's attach this energy to this guy, just so we can know for sure that we have enough. Everlasting Darkness! You have 12 cards in your hand, my guy. You have 12 cards. Use a Professor's Research. That'd be really funny. Come on. Come on! They die next turn. But they'll still be item locked. So then they're going to bring up probably this guy, but then I'm going to bring up this guy. How much damage does that do? That attack for 3 damage does 200 freaking damage? That's crazy. That's a lot. What is this? That active Pokemon's knocked out. Move a basic energy. I see. Okay. Yeah, I think that I'm okay to just frickin' do it, you know? Let's just keep them item locked. No reason not to. Not to. Because they're running not to. Move your energy over to somebody. Did they? They didn't. That's weird. Give me darkness energy. Luminous is great, too. Oh, and rare candy. Both are very nice. Throw somebody up. Damage my guy. I'm going to come up and poltergeist you for like 1,000,000 damage. Do I want to do that? Yeah. Yeah, I want to do that. Oh, I want to do that. Yeah. Yes, I do. Iron Bundles. You have 7 cards left in your hand, my guy. What are you doing? Are you going to boss somebody? Fantastic. Cool. Now my game gets started. Took long enough. My goodness. I think that I have to poltergeist this guy. How much did that do? How much did that do? Can I see how much that did? 250? That's exactly how many that costs. So what if I attach to a Dory? Slap down a Ralts for sure. Should I do Moonlit Hill? Discard an energy? Can I do this? Discard a basic psychic energy from their hand? Why can't I do this? Is there some reason that I can't? Why can't I Moonlit Hill? That's weird. Well, I guess, okay. Wow. That's a lot of trainers. 480. Easy peasy. Give me 2 freaking prize cards, please. 1, 2. Give me a darkness energy. Wow. No, oh, wow. I had a Kirlia, a Gardevoir, and a darkness energy prized that whole time? And a luminous energy? That's crazy. Please use genome hacking for everlasting darkness. That'd be really funny. Please, that'd be so funny. They're gonna get another guy set up? No, they're probably gonna retreat into Arceus because they're boring. Because they're so boring. If they don't item lock me, I can get a Gardevoir up, boss up their Gimmighoul, and then attack for... Okay, I think that we win here. I'm pretty sure that we win here. Right? Or I'm going to attack that guy, because I don't like this guy. He's kind of a D-bag. I'm pretty sure that I win. Use something funny. Mew is such a funny card. Genome Hack, Everlasting Darkness. Okay. Check your 9 cards for another energy that you probably need. You have 12 cards in your hand. I think that you're probably fine. I don't know. Item lock is so funny, dude. It's so funny. They did have another one. Do you have to draw? No? You're gonna... Okay, attach to that guy. I don't really care about what happens here. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do a big attack. Wow, he did draw. He has 12 cards in his hand. Why would he have to draw? Gino, okay, item lock me, please. Please item lock me. That'd be really funny. You tried Poltergeist? You stupid head. What are you doing? All right. We're screwing this guy up. Screw this Mew, bro. Screw this freaking Mew. Attach an energy here. We're retreating here. If they know what's good for them, they'll concede. Bam. Freaking Gardevoir. Bam. Just so many of these. Just all of them. Yeah. Please take your time. Please take your time. 20, 40. Great. 60. Yep. Do another one. 80. How's this? How's this for energy movement, huh? What do you think, buddy? Do you think that's good? Tell you what, let's freaking move some damage counters around, huh? What do you say? Let's put some damage counters on you first. You like that? Yeah? Alright. Iono. Put all of those cards back into your deck. And Miracle Force. I have 7 Psychic Energy, bruh. Bruh. And there you go. It's exactly as I said. The Gardevoir comes out. Hey, there's my 1 Darkness Energy. That was really unlucky. Amazing. Amazing. Look at that. The deck works. The deck works when it's not against Charizard. As long as it's not against Charizard, we're good to go. 1,120 damage. Holy crap. And that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Like I said, this deck is super fun. Unfortunately, it falls to any Darkness decks, which unfortunately is around a lot right now. But man, this deck is so much fun and it's so multi-layered. You can do, like, there's so many paths to victory with this deck, and it's very, very cool. Very fun. Also, Banette EX is pretty cool. And so is Gardevoir. That's gonna be the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to comment below if you have any decks that you want me to try out. I want to try them out, and I will make them work, and I will make a video off of it. And if you liked the video, make sure to like, and then make sure to subscribe too. I'm trying to get to 200 followers pretty quick. I think we'll be close, or 200 subscribers pretty quick. We're pretty close. I believe that I've got another short coming out today too, so that's gonna hopefully make a big splash. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.